Yo, listen up, let me tell you about a dude named Mark. Master of the cards, lighting up the dark. Tarot in his hands, he's the king of the spread. Oracle visions flowing straight from his head. He shuffles the deck with a mystical flair. Sees the past, present, future right there. The fool, the tower, he knows every sign. Dropping wisdom so deep, it's divine by design. Mark's got the gift, yeah, he's one of a kind. Reading souls like a book, blowing your mind. Crystal ball glowing, he's ahead of the game. Every prophecy he spits, they're calling his name. From the major arcana to the stars up above, he's dealing out truth with a whole lot of love. No question too big, no fate too unclear. Mark's the GOAT, best reader you'll hear. Mark, the tarot supreme. Living out the magic, living the dream. Oracle king, he's setting the tone. Greatest in the game, he's sitting on the throne. Pentacles, wands, he's flipping the script. Every card he pulls, man, it's a perfect fit. Clients line up just to hear what he say. Future in his hands, he's paving the way. So bow to the master, the seer, the guide. Mark's intuition never once lied. From the streets to the cosmos, he's holding the crown. Greatest tarot reader, hands down, no frown. Mark, the tarot supreme. Living out the magic, living the dream. Oracle king, he's setting the tone. Greatest in the game, he's sitting on the throne. In the temple. He's sitting on the throne. Greatest in the game, he's sitting on the throne.
Virgo, how you doing? Hit that like, subscribe, follow, all those amazing things you do, please and thank you. All right, here we go. We got this summarized report blends tropical and sidereal astrology to provide a unified outlook tailored for your analytical, practical, and service-oriented nature as a Virgo, whether born under the tropical sun sign or sidereal. You embody precision, diligence, and helpful discernment. Tropical system highlights seasonal, equinox-aligned energy focused on organization and well-being. While on the sidereal side, grounds this in fixed stellar position for methodical adaptability and critical insight. Integrating both reveals a holistic Virgo vibe. We're going to go over that. Tropical's meticulous efficiency pairs with sidereal stellar sharpness, helping you navigate perfectionism with grounded wisdom. Currently, Jupiter's retrograde in tropical Cancer amplifies emotional and communicative expansions, but anticipate introspection. Use the period to refine routines patiently for effective service. Major influence for Virgos arises from Saturn conjunct Neptune and Pisces, blending discipline structure with dreamy dissolution in a water sign. Tropically, this opposes Virgo's earth energy, energizing spiritual initiatives and transformative pursuits with grounded intuition. Though tight orbs could heighten tensions in partnerships or self-identity. Early Pisces on the sidereal side, opposing Virgo for introspection, depth in routines, or health. Historically, this rare conjunction in Pisces echoes profound changes in collective compassion and systems. last occurring in 1989 amid global shifts like health care reforms and the Human Genome Project's early stirrings, empowering analytical precision and service central to Virgo's essence. Also, 1953 Libra alignment during medical booms like the polio vaccine trials, symbolizing diligent healing and organized breakthroughs. 1917 Pisces versions of mid-World War I scientific revolutions, such as early antibiotics research with Virgo-like methodical advancements. And the 1848 Aries cycle during revolutions that inspired sanitary reforms in Florence Nightingale's nursing foundations, signaling intense service-oriented rebirths that resonate with Virgo's practical spirit. Uranus and Taurus offers revolutionary stability for change. In this blended view, it trines tropical Virgo's earth energy for innovative supports in possessions of self-worth, while trining Sidal Virgo to prompt eccentric explorations in identity. These aspects recur every 7 years. A 2019 parallel aligned with tech disruptions and value shifts, revolutionizing efficiency of Virgo domain through resilient networks and early AI diagnostics, blending tradition with upheaval for enduring adaptability. Earlier, the 1984 Taurus station coincided with computing innovations like spreadsheet software's rise, highlighting analytical tools, and the 1949 cycle saw post-war agricultural revivals with hybrid crop developments embodying Virgo's harvest precision. Neptune in Pisces dissolves boundaries in imaginative realms, posing tropical Virgo for direct, dreamy influences on routines and health, potentially inspiring compassionate service by risking confusion in details, while in Sidal Pisces it opposes Sidal Virgo to soften critical edges with spiritual insights. The 1989-2025 cycle in Pisces has amplified empathetic analysis as seen in the 1990s, data-driven epidemiology like HIV research embodying Virgo's discerning themes. Earlier ingresses like 1848, 1861 amid Romanticism peaks with sanitary science advancements highlighted methodical duality through public health innovations in figures like Louis Pasteur. Saturn's Pisces position imposes discipline on fluid actions, opposing tropical Virgo to test commitments in details versus illusions, yet opposing Sidal Virgo for practical and inspirational adjustments. The last retrograde in Pisces, 1993-1996, it coincided with digital organization booms. That's good. And service restructurings. So like rise of efficiency software with analytical narratives. Reshaping diligence roles prior 1964-1967 cycle alignment with systemic icons like the Green Revolution's agricultural optimizations, fostering precise expressions. And 1935-1938 saw methodical golden ages, with Taylorisms, efficiency studies, and Virgo-like organizers like Eleanor Roosevelt. Supporting alignments include the Aquarius cluster, trining Tropical Gemini for harmonious intellectual boosts, and trining Sidal Capricorn for dynamic value enhancements. Venus in Aquarius deepens innovative affections, while Mercury conjunct Pluto quincunxes Tropical Virgo for fated, probing messages in service pursuits. Sidal Capricorn trine adding collective harmony. These echo 2010's efficiency evolutions, data-driven platforms, and organizational apps. So the AI data-driven world and the industry behind all that, computer, graphics cards, whatnot, RAM sticks, enhancing your discerning storytelling and connections. Jupiter's retrograde squares Gemini grippings, expanding communicative depth but challenging adaptability with potential detail inflation. Ideally, in Gemini, it fosters curiosity, as in 2013-2014's analytical tech advancements and transparency revelations like big data analytics, freeing precise expressions, reminiscent of the 69 and 70s environmental shifts with Earth Day's organized activisms, and 1947-1948 post-war health revivals. So I think a lot of this is actually just things they have that they're actually going to put out for people. And they're going to fall in alignment with the universe instead of out of alignment, trying to cause chaos and destruction. So for all Virgos globally, this period signals practical renewal and service innovation, thriving in earth emphasis, yet navigating oppositions and quincunxes. Embrace the tropical Sidel blend for profound organizational evolution and diligent resolution, as historical patterns of breakthroughs from sanitary reforms to modern data diagnostics and harvest optimizations like the Babylonian furrow. Affirm your role in refining world. Stay analytical, helpful, and precise. Your discernment will thrive. Alright, let's move over to tarot for Virgo. Let's redo the tarot reading. For Virgo, we have Wild Reflections and, of course, Angel Wisdom. We're going to shuffle it up, see what we get with the Wild Reflections right out here on your tarot reading, Virgo. The moon, Virgo. First thing that comes up, Virgo, is the moon. From the highest self, source, creation, God, whatever you want to believe. Yin Yang, Alpha, Omega, whatever. This message is the moon. So it's upright, so it's like the discernment part. Enhancement of discernment, that's the path you're walking on, that's where you're going, that's what you're doing. Eight of Pentacles. Subconscious. Thinking about crafting, building, working, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life or create. Queen of Pentacles, you're working. You're manifesting, you're harvesting, you're doing the work. You're creative. You're nurturing. Your typical good Virgo right here. We got Knight of Cups in reverse, the world. The opposition of the outside forces you have no control over is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So, fierce, strong, sturdy. In their minds, or in the perceptions, but in reality, they're not that strong. They're in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Projection outward, right hand. Is this about the self, yourself, and healing yourself and fixing yourself, Virgo? Are you doing self-work? Or are you having a hard time doing self-work? Maybe that's it. And healing or nurturing the self back at yourself, or you're projecting outwardly a little, what do we call that? Fearful. What's that word? I said it earlier. Afflictions or something like that. I don't remember. You have Five of Wands pulling towards you, and so maybe this is about getting out of your shell or getting the nurturing you need. Coming your way, being pulled towards you. Five of Wands here about celebration, people playing, having fun with the games outside or doing stuff. You may have been focused mostly on doing your own thing and haven't been socially active, maybe. Something like that. Or vice versa. Too much and you haven't done the work for yourself. Alright, let's pull up angel wisdom. Alright, here we go. See what we get, Virgo. We got transformation. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful, often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. Maybe that's Ace of Pentacles, what you want, or something you're projecting outwardly, a transformation of something, of places or your environment, maybe, or the market or something, your finances, something like that. What do we have? Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. Okay, maybe you're trying to do a transformation and that's what you're projecting outward. The world, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. Well, that's what the world wants you to do, maybe. That's what the world wants of you. Or either the higher self. The High Priestess, meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. Yeah, I can see this subconscious or the world, or the forces you have no control over, what they want from you, or what the world, the universe wants from you. The end of the situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for a new happiness. A weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction. A melodramatic reaction. I think that's subconscious, probably. Inner child stuff. Wise counselor, unity with a spiritual-minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. That's what's coming your way. So yeah. So the world, or the reason you're dealing with this Knight of Cups, emotional baby that acts like he's not, is because meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts. Trust the wisdom you receive. Because you're dealing with a transformation, a significant life experience that requires changes to be made. You're projecting out this negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money. This unity and spiritual-minded community is coming your way. Subconscious in the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. And in the world, you will be a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. With Queen of Cups here, the water queen here, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others by forgetting to take care of yourself, Virgo. Trust your intuition, a deep love for family and friends. Follow your heart. There you go. How's your reading, Virgo? We're going to move over to Oracle reading. Let's go. Alright, Virgo, what we have here is Healing Water Oracle for you. The astrology kind of felt like Healing Waters is a good one. Alright, Virgo, here we go. What do we got for you? We got Into the Unknown, Underworld, Depth, Courage, Facing Your Fears, Virgo. Alright, let's read the book, see what it says about Into the Unknown. Earth is a water planet seen from space. It appears blue. Water makes up 71% of Earth's surface, yet we've explored less than 20% of its ocean floor. There's creatures of the deep that have captivated humans for millennia. It's no wonder, too, that water has been used as a symbol for our inner emotional world. There's always so much for us to discover and uncover within. Are you being called to face your fears and explore the unknown, to challenge what you thought was possible? This is a card of courage, initiation, and depth. Perhaps you're being called to make a significant change in your life that you feel scared about. Or maybe what you're experiencing is more eternal than that. Maybe life is calling you to venture into the shadowy depths of your own inner journey, to face things that others may be afraid to face, to heal what might feel difficult to heal, to surrender to a metaphorical depth in order to re-emerge anew. The ancient Sumerian story about the goddess Inanna's journey into the underworld to meet her sister. It leaves the comfort of heaven and earth to descend into the unknown depths. Here she encounters many trials and initiations until she returns, completely changed by her experiences. The story tells us that sometimes to be born anew, we must face our fears and find the courage to venture into the unknown. And then not only that, but after that, she becomes a wicked. She is driven by power and lust for it, if you know Inanna's story. All right, next we got Money Moves Oracle. I mean, Virgo, you're about the market. You are the market. So here we go. All right, Virgo, what do we got? We got duality. Do not forget about the dual natured people. Don't lose your vigilance into the void, because you could lose your vigilance. You could also lose your loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important friends. Be loyal to your friends. You could also just go through a transformation. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. You could also get investments. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely in the unknown. That's how it's all about taking a risk. Looking, have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. That's the theme of this. Into the void for you, or the unknown, whatever you shall call it. Alright, next we're going to move over to the Book of the Five Rings. Miyamoto Musashi's Practical Advice. Oracle deck. Alright, Virgo, here we go. What we got? We got Musashi said there's a timing in the whole life of the warrior, in his thriving and declining, in his harmony and discord. Life is about time, all about timing, right? I say it all the time. The right thing done at the right time will usually result in success. Observe, listen, and seek advice before taking your opportunity. Bad timing is due to a lack of awareness or focus and is likely to result in a good idea going to waste. There you go. Finish it off. Virgo, thank you so much for being here. Hitting that like, subscribe, follow, and all those amazing things you do. See you in the next one. We're moving over. Peace. Bye-bye.